Hello everybody. How we doing today? Welcome. Good to have y'all out here. Happy Wednesday. Happy 1.21 Tricky Trials Eve. Oh yeah, that's what we're here for. That's the important part. How we doing, everybody? Welcome on in. Good to have y'all out here. Hi. Come on in. If you're over on the YouTube side, settling in here, be sure to click that little like button for me. A little thumbs up to get the stream started. I very much do appreciate it. Hope we're doing well today, everybody. How y'all doing? Eggs, what's going on? Thank you so much for the 30 months on Twitch and 29 months on YouTube. Whoop, the big 3-0. Thank you so much. Anima with the 29 months on YouTube as well. Hope you're doing well. Hello. Good to have you. Ravencourt, thank you so much for the 3 months. Cass, thank you for the 15 months. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Yes. Welcome on in, everybody. I saw TK Andrew in here. What's going on? Sapphire, how we doing? Vivian, what's going on? Umberfi, hello. Jordan, what's up? Phoenix, hello. Scythepo, what's going on? Hello. Hi. Prophesoth, how we doing? Good to have you all.
Pleased to meet you.
Cheese Master, what's up? Soaring Hope, it's afternoon here, but I think it's morning for you. It's almost 11 a.m. It's that weird middle of the day point. Nick, thank you so much for the 6 months, my dude. I appreciate it. Welcome on in, everybody. fWhip said my name correctly. Go. I will say though, y'all somehow, Jesus, song is spooky. Y'all somehow, I don't know, I was messing around with Twitch alerts or with just the alert box in general to see what's going on, and I think I broke the Twitch alerts. So I'm gonna do a little preview here.
Pleased to meet you.
Why did that? Okay, so that's working on there. Why did that not work on here? Test widgets. I'm gonna test a sub.
Pleased to meet you.
It does work. Why did those break the previous times? Did the resub break? The resub got changed. Okay, that's what it was. I was like, what the heck is going on, man? Is there a way to like copy? There's no way to like copy from anywhere, is there? That's a bummer. Okay, I'll have to figure that out later. Oh well, it's all good. I'm at least gonna change the volume down because that blew out in my ears. I like jumped in my chair when it popped up. 1 sec. Let's see. I can do it here. There we go. Okay, sorry if you're hearing a bunch of random sounds in the background. I think I got it. No, they all changed. Every single one of them changed. Great. Okay, I'll deal with that after stream. We're just gonna have some random weird default alert sounds in today's stream. That's perfect. That's how it goes. Never been to a live stream, as you always go live at 1 or 2 a.m. time zone in my country. Yeah, apologies. Time zones are annoying sometimes, but it echoed for me too. Yeah, I did. It did a thing in the website and then in there. It should be work now. It should be fine. Hopefully no more spooky, super loud ones. How am I? I'm doing pretty good today. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a busy week. A lot of things going on, and I've just been grinding hard to get ready for 1.21. I'm so excited for it. We got the new hardcore video dropping tomorrow. It might be a bad idea dropping a non 1.21 video on Minecraft 1.21 release date. Well, not new stuff themed. New end video is going to be dropping tomorrow, so that's going to be awesome. Just waiting to get the final stuff back on it, but seeing a lot of it so far, and it's looking really good, so I think y'all are going to really enjoy it. So yeah, what am I most excited about in the new update? Well, I know the dogs are technically 1.20.5, but I'm kind of just lumping them in with 121, so I'm pretty excited for those. I'm very excited for the new copper and tough blocks. Very, very excited for all of that. That stuff is going to be fantastic to have, and it's going to be good. Not the end today. We finished that one up, so I don't want to spoiler that when the new video comes out tomorrow with all of it. Legolius, how we doing? Welcome on in. Trisha, welcome. Good to have you. Just love your videos. Thank you, Vivian. I appreciate that. Little jukebox. How's the doggos today? They're good. They're snoozing. Took them on. They've been on a lot of big adventures recently, so they're pretty excited about it. How long is the video? Tomorrow's video is gonna be about 30 minutes. As I tried something new with the villager training hall one with the giant desert library, because I just wanted to see and experiment, see how it went. And I did see a lot of comments from a lot of y'all. Equal comments of saying, oh my god, fWhip has blessed us with a long video. 2 equal comments of people saying this is good, but it's a little long. So I think we're going to try and rein it back in a little bit. that hour mark, probably way too much. So I think we're gonna, I want to try and hit like I think my max video length right now, unless it really warrants going longer, I can't figure out how to trim it down, is probably gonna be like 45 minutes. I think that would be the goal. The ideal goal would be like 40, probably 35 to 45 minutes is going to be the video length for a while. Love the end of SOS. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Glad I got a lot of positive feedback on it. The videos haven't been performing super well, but I did get a lot of positive feedback from so many people, just that they love the idea behind the series. So that was really cool. It is fun to kind of put a bow on that box and be like, okay, that's checked, back up on the shelf. And if we want to figure it out and we want to do something else with it, then we can do something else with it. I really like the pacing of the desert video. And I think what it's going to mean is just more cuts of just like a little bit of the grind stuff. I'm just not going to show so much. But yeah, I'm very excited for it. I liked the pacing because it felt very chill, but still kind of had those elements of the faster paced stuff that I do. So I like that. Ah, Flanders, thank you for the 4 months. And we got it working. The correct alerts, no text is showing. Whatever. I'll figure it out after. We can finally use copper trapdoors. I know. I'm so excited for them. So excited for them. Love the Q&A video. Thank you. Yeah, if y'all didn't see it, if you don't subscribe to my second channel, fWhip 2, one, there's a link in the description of the YouTube stream. I don't know if there's one on Twitch, but it's just fWhip TWO. And I put out a massive Q&A video, literally an hour long, if you want to go check it out. That was all about how we kind of, my philosophies behind running an SMP and what I think makes a successful SMP and kind of how I go about doing them. So if you want to check that out, you're more than welcome to. It's over on the second channel there for whenever people want an hour Q&A fishing with fWhip video to watch through. My friends, if you haven't already, please be sure to leave a like on the stream. We got almost 700 people over on YouTube, but we're only at 350 likes right now. Also, Ruby Doo, thank you so much for the 10 months. Getting closer to a new tree. Almost got a full-grown one. What's the plan for the live today? We're really bumping that music. We're kind of just doing some project prep work. I want to go get some materials gathered up. I want to go get, and we're going to start near the sunflower field. If you remember that snowy mountain that was up there, I want to start tearing that down and like bringing it down a bit, because that random just snow patch, I'll show y'all. We can jump in game here. I have been working on some things, so you're going to see a few spoilery stuff today, but that's okay. I've been very busy. I've been very busy working in this world a lot. I like this snowy mountain here. We're probably going to change it into something like I mean, probably maybe sometime in the future. But this snowy mountain down here, it's just kind of like a flat snowlands area, and it's not my favorite. And as you can see, the sunflower field has grown drastically, and a lot of other things have grown around here too. This is where I've been working on since the last stream that we did out here. This is kind of the new expansion region. This is where we're starting 1.21 stuff. Yeah, we're starting a new zone with a new update. We're going to work out here for probably 4 or 5 videos and do some cool stuff. I'm very excited for it.
Nice to meet you.
But over here, we have a massive sunflower field that I really love, except the snowy hill up there. I want to bring it down so like that's the highest point. And then I want to get rid of all the snow. How we're going to stop it from snowing and just covering it all with snow layers again, haven't gotten there. But I know I want to get rid of the snow. Farmhouse is so cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a fun one to design. And guess what? Guess what? Yeah. I know. Go me. I did a great job. Go me. Also, that new tree that I've been showing you all at the starts of streams recently that I've been slowly working on, I finished it, and it's sitting right there now. And I love how it looks on top of that rock. I think it's so cool. Glass/string at world height. Does string at world height really work? Use moss/moss carpets to stop snow. Yeah, the problem is everything would have to be covered with moss carpet, so that's a bit of a problem there. But we'll see. We'll see what we can find. Speaking of seeing what we can find, I built out that river that we had kind of planned out, and well, it's the slope of it was way off what I had planned for originally, because I started building it down there, and then I had to terraform because that whole thing is like 5-6 blocks lower than it is over here. So it was either carve this into a massive like gulch to send it all through, and I was like, I don't want to do that. So I ended up just, we'll be re-terraforming the land over there to bring all that up to make sense with it. But this runs all the way down into the lake, which is pretty cool. But I've got an empty shulker box on me. I don't have too many torches. And first up today, what I actually want to do was I want to find a geode and get some calcite, because I don't have too much in this world. And you can see little bits of calcite thrown in here. I want to continue along with this whitewashed almost build theme. So I thought we could fly around. You know, we'll bump the brightness up for this just so we can make it a little bit easier for visibility. And see if we can't poke our head into one of these caves that are around and hopefully stumble across a geode. I've got no idea. I haven't done any looking through here. I know there's massive ravine over in this way, but we'll see what we can find. So we got a little caving today. We're gonna keep working on just surrounding area stuff in here. I want to, after we do the caving, I was thinking we could figure out how this road is gonna get all the way over to there and kind of get that set up. And then from after that, we'll probably start tearing then the snow. So that's the general plan for today's stream. We'll see how far we can get. Heroic Pixels, thank you for the 20 months. Holy moly, my dude. Thank you so much. Lauren, thank you so much for the 17 months. Interiors, blink if you're in trouble. I know I did it. I will say that is the most basic interior I think I've ever done. So it was very, very easy to throw together. Holy cow, that's a lot of mobs. I haven't done any caving in here, so we're gonna see how. Ooh, there is a massive cave over there. Oh, Jesus! Y'all see that? This thing's like Gobland. If you were to remove all these pillars, basically, no, Gobland would be much bigger. What? All right, we're gonna bump brightness up a little bit more. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine. Any geode? Geode! Wow, that was easy. Perfect. All right, this is what we need. And it's a big boy. Wait, ooh. Ooh, don't mind if I do. I just want to steal all the calcite from it. Is it German here? How you doing, Germ? Did I miss you? Did I miss you in chat? I think you scrolled by too quick.
Nice to meet you.
You should find a Stony Peaks biome. They spawn tons of calcite in them. Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true. I always kind of forget about those. Like, I never use calcite because I'm like, this is such a pain in the butt to gather. And then I'm like, oh, wait, no, it like exists actually in the overworld. You just have to go find it. Hope you're doing well. I've been enjoying what you've been going on with in your survival world, dude. It all looks really good. What mods are you using? A lot. We have them all linked in the Discord if you'd like to go check. We have there should be a mods channel in the Discord with a lot of different things that you can. They're all just vanilla performance. I don't have any mods that actually like change gameplay. All right, we're just gonna like go along the back here and see if we can maybe break into the middle, reveal some light back here so it's a little less spooky when the mobs start coming. We should probably start from the top and work our way around the outside. Do we gather up the basalt too? I feel like basalt's been a pretty usable block recently for what I've been working on. So we could just gather up a little of the basalt and call it good. Yeah, we'll just do that because then we don't have to worry too much about what we're running across. Are you gonna do another Amplified series? I don't think so because Amplified lagged so much. And I think with the new terrain generation they added in caves and cliffs, that to me is really good. I love world generation in current Minecraft. There's obviously a few quirky things and a few things that can improved, but I think it's good enough of a blank slate for me that I am happy to like go anything that I want to change, I'll do myself in game. But like the core part of like what I want in a Minecraft world to look like, Minecraft does it itself. And I actually think Amplified Terrain doesn't look the best. I just thought it'd be a kind of a fun challenge to go with, and then my whole world started crumbling and falling apart because of how laggy it got. Like I was running on a 4080 and a brand new Intel CPU, and I was getting full like 3-second long leg stops whenever I was going across the chunk border. And I think I had 12 or 16 gigs of RAM dedicated to that instance. It was nuts. Nuts. My notifications must be broken because it's not telling me. Oh no. Well, we're here. Are you my dad? As far as I know, no. Have you checked the corner store? But if you would like to get me a gift for this weekend, I won't say no. That's up to you, though.
Pleased to meet you.
Do you have any plans to make a public SMP? No, absolutely not. We have, if you're looking for a server to play on, tier 2 supporters get access to a members only server. So it creates a much safer, much more mature environment for the most part. If you're looking for people in this community to play with, there are a few hundred people who have access to that server. And we've got a pretty core community of people who are playing on it pretty consistently. I will say we won't be updating to 1.21 tomorrow. So for anybody who is on the server that's here hanging in chat, it's just not possible. With too many, we run too many performance things and ways to make the server safer, more stable, and too many plugins, and that's the floor. So we'll get it up as soon as we can, but please give the mod team time to sort through it. So don't expect the server to be on 1.21 tomorrow. But if you're looking for a place to play, it is a paid server to be on, and it's for active members only. So there is that negative to it, I understand. But it also does create a much safer community, because if people are paying to be on a server, they're much less likely, still happens unfortunately, much less likely to steal from people and grief other people's bases. So if you're looking for somewhere to play and that is accessible to you, you're more than welcome to join. We know fWhip, we shall be patient. Yeah, I appreciate it. Just be nice to the mod team when they do their best. Also, I missed a few a while ago, I think. Skyden, thank you so much for the 6 months. How much are you going to use the new crafter block? I plan to use a good amount of it. I want to redo our gold farm output and get it to auto craft down blocks.
New papyrus was incredible. Your builds level up constantly and are such an inspiration to me. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the donut and the kind words. It's really nice of you. I had a lot of fun designing that. I really was like not too happy with the build itself when I first finished it, but then when I was like in the process of recreating it in the hardcore world, I really started to enjoy the exterior. It's just not, I think, a scale I'm too comfortable working with, so it was kind of freaking me out for a while that I was like, ooh, I'm not a big fan of this. But now that I've had it in the world for a good while, I kind of like the monolithic appeal. It's very like brutalist inspired without being brutalist, and I think it's kind of fun. But it was cool. It was cool. MJ, thank you so much for the 13 months. Skyden, again, thank you so much for the 6 months. Heroic Pixels with the 5 months. Nat, thank you so much for the 28 months. Holy cow, thank you all so much. We got 900 people over on YouTube right now, my friends, so if you haven't already, please be sure to leave a like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It helps out so much. I do appreciate it. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, the crafter. Yeah, so I want to redo the gold farm output, like where it pops out in the overworld, and I want to set up some auto crafting stations. We'll have to figure out the timing on it, and we're probably going to need to build like some massive backlog storage, just because we're getting gold nuggets way faster than hopper speed. Way faster. And then also, I think crafters move much slower than hopper speed, but I think it could be a fun challenge to output crafters to like take the nuggets and turn them into gold. And then also if we can figure and turn them into gold blocks, sorry, not even just ingots, like full on 9 into an ingot and then 9 of those into a block, so we can just pick up blocks and go. I think that would save a lot of time. All right, that's actually a decent amount of calcite in here. And then we'll have to figure out some way to redo like where the rest of the junk goes. Meaning all of the rotten flesh. Because so many people are telling me I need to start using it. Apparently, like all that rotten flesh down there, that could turn into our new source of emeralds if raid farms are actually super giga nerfed. All that rotten flesh, we can just create. I'm thinking like a giant apothecary somewhere, because I think that makes more sense than doing like a church or anything like that. Because if they're trading redstone, we can make it look like all of the clerics are basically like little... Oh no, please don't shoot him towards me. That's rude. Oh, I should have let him kill him, actually. Oh, that's a bummer. Missed the bat. Nailed it. But I think it'd be kind of cool to build like a giant apothecary somewhere. Honestly, might go out in the desert. I think that could be cool to do something out there. Because I've also thought about going back to the original building with fWhip. Like, what did we have in Papyrus when we were building it? And I was like, we did have a giant general mob farm. So I kind of want to do that in New Papyrus as well. And just see where all of it's going to land. Hello, everybody. We're going to run over here. So I think it could be kind of fun to do something like that. Giant apothecary, giant mob farm that would just kind of be spitting out random stuff as we're chilling in Papyrus, and then we can keep it moving from there. Next to the library, potentially next to the library. I'm almost thinking on like a different side of town to have like the different things spread out, so we want to travel through the city. I thought could be fun. Ooh, we're almost at 550 likes. Sorry, I know y'all are just hanging. The whole gang's together, all the friends. Ooh. Don't you mind if I do? There's creepers galore. I see... No, that was water. I think I saw diamonds back there, though. Mine shaft. A glow squid. A glow squid died here. I shall take their ink. It is sacred. I'm always using glow signs and I just never have glow squid ink. Does your family watch your streams a lot? I have some younger cousins that do. They more watch the videos than the streams. It's just they're usually busy during these times. But I do have some family that will tune in every once in a while. Okay. Yeah, let's go explore the mine shaft. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Starting a brand new series right before 1.21 update drops? No, we're fine. Actually, what rails are those? Activators? Yeah, I want those. I don't know why. I find activator rails, anything that's not a regular rail, I just get so annoyed to craft. Oh, hi. Bro's got thorns? That ain't fair. Is this the end? No, it goes this way. Why are they all so armored? You could die. Probably won't happen. That's the right thinking. That's the right thinking. Sorry if it's a little dark.
Keep it real.
Listening while at work. Pensive face. Victory hand.
Rain and thunderstorms, thank you so much for the donut. I really do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Hope the workday goes by smoothly, my friend. Thank you. We actually do need a lot of tough, so we could do that here. But I don't have any other empty shulkers. The only one I had on me was for the calcite. So, watch out for creepers. Creepers do be creeping down here. Oh, we'll take the torches. We'll take the gold. I have a massive gold farm, but I never have gold. Like, I'm always out of gold. Do you plan on revisiting the terraforming project? Yeah, I'm just taking a little break from it right now. We're definitely coming back to it. No, terraforming project is not going anywhere. Do not worry. Night for air, powered rails, why not? Infinity book? Oh, the best book ever.
Pleased to meet you.
Jaws with the 25 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so this is where we came in. Excuse me. Oh, there he is. Any Diamundos down here? Do I want the redstone ore? I probably want the redstone ore. Are there any other storage rooms you'd like to build? I've thought about adding some new ones. I really need a place to store sandstone. Like that, sandstone is proving to be cumbersome. Ooh. We have so much sandstone and it all just sits in the main storage. And I think I could put like end stone out there too. Ow. I'm fine. Like, I think end stone and sandstone need a place, and I think we might move red sandstone to it. But I also kind of want to keep it close to where we have the ground blocks, like where the sand and red sand and all those are stored. So I was thinking we could maybe put it farther down over there somewhere. Let's kind of see where it all lands together. But who knows? We'll see. I'm fine right now. I mostly want to just add more buildings and farms and things to the world. I think what I really want to do soon is fix up the entrance to the mangrove tree farm. And then also, okay, I've been working right here and I never noticed this hole just goes to that. Okay, right. Maybe grinding out for the bonk stick. We'll probably get a bonk stick soon-ish. I don't really know. We'll definitely get one. We'll definitely get a bonk stick at some point, but I don't know if I really care to get it like right now, you know. We're almost at 1,000 viewers on YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in today. Hope you're doing well. And how many we got over on Twitch? How many we got over on Twitch? How we hanging? Do we got 200 on Twitch? Thank you all so much for chilling. I knew there's another cave here. Let's just do a quick. I want to see if we can find another geode. If we find a geode, that'd be amazing. Also, might be a stupid idea, but I'm kind of tempted. Again, might be a stupid idea. Kind of like in this mood recently to just start a big old like mining project on stream with the goal of like getting a diamond beacon. I don't know why. I keep coming back to the idea, and mostly I think it's I keep coming back to things that I'm like, oh, I haven't done this yet in Minecraft. Netherite beacon, not even on the list. Not even close to being considered to be on the list. But diamond beacon, that the OG Minecrafter in me says, could be fun. And I think with the new generation and everything, I think it's actually pretty easy. Not pretty easy, but like easier. Dude, how are there no geodes? Also, how are we just finding these massive caves that I've never been in right next to my base? Diamonds. Don't mind if I do. Okay, yep, just one, that's fine. Ah. The little babies. The flurd. Poor guy. Fine, we're just gonna be twitching for a few minutes. A diamond beacon is one Saturday's work of mining. Is it really? That's all? That could be a good... that could be a good stream project. Pull a Mog Swamp. Streaming until we get a diamond beacon. Like him 24-hour stream. Getting dirt. Just streaming until diamond beacon. Think about how much deep slate and tough we'd have after it. Oh, it'd be beautiful. Because I don't even know if strip mining the fastest way. Like what would be the fastest? Somebody said geode in chat and I was like, where is it? No, they're just calling for one. I appreciate it. I appreciate the help in trying to call for the geodes. And enchanted apple. Oh, just regular golden apple. That's fine. Oh, that's where the little dudes came from. They're so skittery. Music disc? Nope, they are killing each other. That's fine. No music disc for us. We didn't want it anyways. Tunnel bore would be the fastest way. I have thought about setting up like a giant tunnel bore. I like one of those where you just chain so many different sides together, because I was like, that could solve the diamond project. And every time I just flip the switch, think of all of the deep slate I would get and all of the tough I would get just from like running the stretch once. Like that sounds amazing. All right, we can't find another geode. We'll just move on to other projects. That's okay. We got a lot on the list to do today. Poor guy. Poor little buddy. So many dead glow squid. Why are these so cool? Any chests though? Any little chest minecarts though? Any little guys? Any sweet little treats? No. No sweet little treats. Sweet treat? No sweet treat.
Pleased to meet you.
No sweet treats for us. That's fine. I didn't want it. Oh, geez, that's not a way out of here. Oh, light, guide us to the exit. Not the exit. Definitely not the exit. It has guided us to an ancient city. And a geode. Wait, it worked. Oh, we got another one. It's fine, everybody. I'm a professional. We are a professional. Do not worry. We are extremely professional. How'd you get down there? Weren't you up here? No. Okay. Okay. Let's kill these guys and get some durability back in our wings. Just in case. Got full chainmail armor over there. Think about building a base on a huge manatee for my 1.21 survival world, but I've never built an organic. Hey, at least a manatee is just more or less a giant blob with fins. Like, you got it. Oh, this thing was hard cut in half. This must have been a chunk border, if I had to guess. Yeah, okay, so we must have deleted. You know, I did clear chunks this morning. I took, y'all will be impressed by this. I deleted chunks to decrease the world size in this, just because I was like, maybe this can help the game run a little smoother. And then we also get the new stuff closer to home anyways, so win-win. Which is why I don't want to go exploring super far today. So hopefully we haven't traversed extremely far underground. Oh, you know, my inventory is an absolute mess right now. We're not going to be able to pick up half this calcite. Manatees are friend-shaped, you're right. Let's put all the basalt in there too. That can go, that can go, that can go. We'll keep those. Something tells me I might want those. But yeah, I cleared chunks. I deleted so much stuff. I did the end, I did the nether, and I did the overworld. And I made sure to go through and keep everything that I wanted. But pretty much if we haven't built somewhere and we haven't spent more than like 10, I did more than 10. No, sorry. I did more than 2 minutes in a chunk. So that goes a lot of chunks that we've just like idled in still are kept. But anything that was not those, I deleted all of them. And my world file size went from 5 gigs to like 0.9. Like we're under a gig. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. The amount of file size, I was like, we just had sitting in idle data that was just never like, we did an adventure, remember, to find those trail ruins a few streams back, and we went like 20,000 blocks out or something like that. I was looking when I was like seeing what I was deleting, and I was like, we went that far. And it was a massive area explored once we got out there too. I was like, I will never revisit that. Absolutely never. Like, no part of me is going to willingly go there to build. It was snowy, cold ocean biome, if anything. I was like, I'm not going to do it. So I just deleted them all. I deleted everything. It's so much better. This will be a decent amount of calcite, and I think this will be enough to get me through the builds that I'm doing. I'm really using it sparingly, just as like, it's such a bright white block that I don't like using a whole lot of it. I kind of prefer that like grimier aesthetic, so I don't really use a whole lot. Dude, if calcite gets the tough brick treatment, I will be so happy. I'm very happy that tough brick got the tough brick treatment, because that is amazing. But it does, like, I think they did it purely because they're building trial chambers, and they're like, you know what, deep slate here, when you're in the deep slate layer, too difficult to find, so we need to do something new. But then they added that out of a necessity, which, like, I'll take it. I'll take that win. That's a win in my book. But the fact that they didn't do it for calcite, which was added at the same time, or dripstone. Like, think of dripstone getting all those different variants. Think about how good block palettes would be for so many different things if dripstone had all that, because it's so fun to working with granites and bricks and terracottas, and you give it like a polished dripstone, a cut dripstone, a dripstone brick, and all that. Like, you basically get your large brick blocks, or like a granite brick right in there. It'd be perfect. Oh my gosh, hello, squid. If you wanted to be on camera, you could just ask. Right. What do you think the next major update is going to be? With kind of where they're going here, I'm assuming the next one's still going to be exploration themed. Because they seem to be in this era right now of we're going to add things that give you more ability to explore out into your world, which is cool. Sorry, my nose is so itchy all of a sudden. Oh, we got a zombie farm. Not farm. Raid. One sec. My nose is so itchy. Also, Bubba, I missed this one earlier. Thank you so much for the 6 months. I really, really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Also, looks like we got a raid. Welcome on in, everybody. Hello, hello. I might have missed it too. Jaws, thank you so much for the 25 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm doing good. We're just zooming around in some caves right now. Just doing the zoom. Speaking of doing the zoom, maybe don't go by the Shrieker. Oh, get dodged. Okay, so I have done a pretty good job of all of the ancient cities that I've been raiding. Where I have not, or I don't light them up, but I have been breaking a lot of the chests. So if we don't see chests, that means we've already looted this place. This is safe to land on, so let's go look over here. I'm assuming I've looted this one. Oh. I think I have. That lava pit, that's striking a memory. We'll take bones. Cat? We'll take cat and a saddle. Why not? Sure. Ooh, efficiency 4 diamond. Oh. Hello. Take this back up. Yeah, I'll take the soul torches. I can fix my wings right now. Use those. How long did it take you to find the silence armor trim? I think it was my 3rd or 4th ancient city. Okay, so we need to get in there, break that guy, and then that should be good. I think that's the only one. Nice. Great start. Great start. Great start, team. Nah, that was on me. That's on me. You left your shulker? We'll go back. Well, only one squealed, so we could just break this, and then that'll be it, right? Definitely not another one connected, right? Yeah, easy. Was the shulker on the ground, or did I leave the box placed? Because I'll just go back now. I'll go back now. I'm looking away. The ancient city's giving the creeps. Yeah, I don't go in them too much. Oh, why did I put it in there? It's fine. We'll just get these 2 chests and we'll leave. No need for panic attacks today. We're fine. We're just zooming. We got one. We got 2. We did. Oh, we just got 2 enchanted golden apples. I told you it was worth coming here. Come on, that's so good. Oh, come on now. Prop 4 diamond pants are pretty good, but we don't need them. Somebody clip that. Somebody's gotta clip that. Come on now. That's so good. Jeez, what are the chances of that, man? That's lucky. That's lucky. That's our time when we said, okay, we've pushed our luck. Let's get the heck out of here. Grindstone, the Diamond Pants for XP. I don't really need it that bad. I'm at level 257. Dude, that's funny. What are we doing? Let's go drop all this junk off. That was look how close to spawn we are. We were like right over that mountain. What's up, Millie Cat? Welcome on in. Rarely see the world at night. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm trying to do a better job lighting up roads and things so that we can have a little bit more ease of access during the nighttime. There's my current diamond stock right here. So we have 10 blocks, we got 61 diamonds, and we got a stack and a half of deep slate diamond ore and 15 diamond ore. So we could, there could be some, I store coal back here. There's all our schnurr. Some schnurr. Do I have any others in? We have 8 enchanted golden apples now. I didn't realize I had 8. That's a lot more than I thought it would be. That's a lot more than I thought it would be. Okay, rails. Where do rails go? Is it this corner one? Which one is it? Oh, it's this one. Skulk is less important now that we have the skulk farm. Which I built a skulk farm, and then I've done like nothing to actually like use skulk as a building block. I'm so annoyed at myself. I can't remember what I built it for, but I was like, I'm gonna use so much skulk. Let's build a skulk farm. Yeah! And then I haven't done a thing. Nothing. I think I used it a little in the video where we made the farm, but after that, nah. Nothing. I do want to make a glow squid farm soon. I think a glow squid farm is gonna be. No, can I get that barrel under you? I'll just put you in there. Yeah, I'm thinking glow squid farm is gonna be a new project. Like I kind of just want to make like an absurd glow squid farm too. Just something that's just so stupidly OP for one of the most useless mobs. Things where you're never gonna need like a double. Like you in this world, like maybe I've used 100 glow squid ink, maybe. But I want one that like a farm that produces like thousands per hour. I think could be so funny.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, I didn't bring any of that. Okay. Thought you already had a glow squid farm. No, I built that on Empires. We do not. We have a squid farm that is completely busted, and I don't know how to make it work. Sure, I want all those down there. Just separate. We need more basalt. I also don't have a basalt farm. Do I have any of this written down? I have a farms to build. No, I have basalt farm. Okay. I don't have glow squid farm, though. Glow squid farm. I do have. So right now, the farms I've listed to build: general mob farm, coral fan farm, snow farm, ice farm, basalt farm, clay farm, villagers using hero of the village. If you just throw a bunch of stonemasons into a pit, all standing on top of hoppers, and then you just get hero of the village, as more levels you can get, the better. You just stand in the middle. They'll just throw clay blocks at you. So I kind of want to do that. Then we have new sugarcane farm, and we have a glow squid farm. That's currently my list of stuff to farm. And probably after we get through exploring the 1.21 stuff, we'll probably start tackling some of those. No, basalt isn't hard at all. It's not difficult. I've just haven't done it out of laziness. Like I've been still working through all the basalt. Like, this used to all be full of basalt, and we're down to that. Like, all my blackstone. Like, you can also, like, blackstone, I know I have the farm. Like, the bartering farm to get more. We got red nether brick. We have all that netherrack. We have all that obsidian still. We have crying obsidian. We have a... Oh, I guess I'm storing endstone in here. And I don't have anything in that last row. We got a lot of endstone, though. That's annoying. Okay, it's fine. How much glow ink have you used? Oh, let's go find out. Times used. I'm guessing it's down in the hundreds. Well, apparently I've used a trident 125 times. Let's go find it. It's got to be here somewhere, right? Ah, 49 times. We've picked up 375 though. Is there a lighting glitch in your room, or is it on my end? Where? There's no lighting glitch in here.
Pleased to meet you.
Ginny with the 7 months. Thank you so very much. I do appreciate that. And Judy Cole. There's no coil in there. Maybe it's, I don't know. Thank you so much for the 6 months. I dare everyone to like the stream and drink some water. Whew. Daring today. Okay, we got that. Do we want to start tackling the top of the mountain, or do we want to go mining more? What do we think, chat? Do we go mining, or do we go mountain destruction mode? How do you make a basalt farm? You put soul soil, and then you put an air block, and then you put blue ice, and then you have lava flow into that, and it'll create basalt. Mountain destruction. I'm seeing a lot of mountain. No, we're not mounting anything, but we will destroy the mountain. Just let's go. Yeah. Before we destroy mountain. Okay, I got idea. First, I need to put these soul torches back, and by back I mean right there. Let's go do the road, and then we'll do the mountain. I forgot we already said we were gonna do the road. And the road, I think, takes precedent right now. Bring another stack of you. 2 stacks. 4 stacks of you. Make some coarse dirt. What's your favorite niche block to use for building? Niche block. What have I been really enjoying recently? I don't know. I don't really see any blocks that's like super niche. I really do love all of the muds and brown colors that we have. Like, I think they're all really awesome. And like all the orange tones and everything. I've been falling in love a lot more with mangrove recently. That's been really cool. I've been trying to incorporate different terracottas in. I would say red sandstone and acacia I've like found a very new appreciation for. Can I have a farm I need to lay down and cry? I mean, that's fine. It happens to everybody. Pumpkins for the roof. I don't see pumpkins as super niche anymore, but I do use that. I'm not using distant horizons. No, I'm using Nvidium. So these are all real chunks loaded in, but we are playing on like 80 chunk render distance right now. Look at the tree over there. I've been loving. I can't wait to terraform this all out and get this river fixed up. But this view, right, kind of here-ish. Our little simple, little babby bridge. We got the pretty tree, and we got the farmhouse. And then the giga tree in the background. So nice. How's the day going so far? It's been a pretty good day outside of I did open the Celsius this morning and it was so carbonated and apparently I'd been rolling around. We got more delivered yesterday that it all just went out and just all over my desk. So that was fun. That was great. Sleepy sitting in your office and the caffeine that's supposed to wake you up wakes you up in the way of it explodes all over you. Yeah, that's super fun. Actually, no, we do need this to get started. I also need... I'm gonna just put everything in here. Besides, like, let's keep 2 stacks of each. And then the rest can all be like our to-go materials. I need to get in here. Let's do that. We'll get another stack. Alright, is good. Don't tell Iscal. Dude, that is one of the takes of Iscal that I full 100% do not agree with. And I think at this point, I would be willing to bet that he is only keeping with the idea that diorite is bad because he thinks it's a funny bit for his brand. That's my take. Is that he's only keeping with diorite bad because diorite bad good for Iscal brand because memorable. That's my thought on it. Okay. We need to start bringing this down here. And we'll take that off. Nope. Well, actually, yeah, that's fine. And then I want to start extending it down. And it needs to... We're going to terraform this whole region and bring it up a few blocks because that is the new base. So it all does need to come up above there because otherwise water flowing down that direction doesn't make sense. So what are we actually at here? We're at 92. This is 87. So we got 5 blocks that we can work with at most. And so we're going to say 4 blocks. And we need to get this... We can have it go down a little to like a level point and then start inching its way back upwards. So we can do like that. How many chunks do I play on? Render distance? I'm playing on 80 right now. Oh, I did pick it up. We'll come back in and mix up in like some brown mushroom block and things as it's going. Or just getting the general plan in mind. Because we didn't really plan where it's going to go, but I think just like kind of a... Maybe we'll have it curve a little bit more this way. Bring ourselves down here. Now we're at 90. So this will be our lowest. This right here will be the lowest. You can sleep. What Gamer Geek do? Yeah. Oh yeah. If you want to rewatch streams after they happen. Oh, I thought I'd make that. I thought I was wearing my Elytra. If you want to rewatch streams after they happen, there is on my YouTube page, there's the live tab, and you can just find them all listed in there. Hi, pig. Kind of close to this big old dip down here, but we can redo that, sure. This is going to be a big project region. I'm really excited to kind of dig into something new for a while, so I'm okay with this being a big win. Let's go here, and that's a good amount of flat space there. And then we can bring ourselves back up to here. And then this will kind of send ourselves off. I'm kind of going with this road as 3 to like 5 blocks wide. What are we doing? We're planning out a new road right now. I definitely know that like you have an alt account named fWhip fan, right? Yeah, uh-huh. I'm sure that like everybody in here has their fWhip fan accounts. They're just on their normal ones right now. I do appreciate being, for the few that have me on their main YouTube accounts. Appreciate it. Thank you. The respect. Okay, for now, road is just gonna come to here. We'll bring it to here because I don't know quite what we're doing off in that direction yet. I have the general idea. It's that village on the coast over there that I've showed y'all on the previous stream. That's both. So that's where we're headed. That's where this region is headed, is that really cool cliff village. I just haven't figured out what I want to do there yet. Y'all want to see it? I can give you all that. I can give you a look-see. So we're going to bring that all the way around here. We'll probably just fill in that chasm or maybe do like a bridge over it or something. I'm not too sure. But out here along the edge, there's this beautiful village that I made sure to not delete any of the chunks in this region when I was cleaning up the world this morning. So this is... Yeah, so we have this really cool cliffside seaside village on a cliff here. That's going to be like our big 1.21 transformation project to like kick off the new update. Would you ever build a castle in your world, or are you just doing towns? We have a few castles, different ones throughout, but so far I've just been really enjoying building towns. I felt like in my last survival world, all I did was build castles in regions. Like I built a little village and then it was a castle, and then I built a little village and a castle looking over it. And so here I've very much been wanting to focus more on establishing the cities and everything, because I feel like the constant castle everywhere is not super realistic, at least in the way that my brain portrays those things. So yeah, we're definitely going to get more castles and things coming eventually, but so far I've just been enjoying my little villages and everything, which I've now been doing for 3 years. But we do have the mud brick castle. I think that's cool. I'm debating on doing like a tough inspired castle, just because everybody seemed to love the mud brick castle so much that I was like, we do have a new block palette. To make a castle purely out of new block palette could be pretty sick. That didn't mean to happen, but it's okay. How many hours have you put into this world? We are currently on day 6,940. And each Minecraft day is at minimum 10 minutes. So you can kind of do a little of the math from there. Outside of this is just going to transition to grass. Actually, we can look at the stats right now. Time played. We are at 59.43 IRL days of played time in this world. You should do like a religious castle / monastery started by High Hrothgar and Skyrim. Obviously devoted to your tree religion. I've thought about doing some stuff like that. I just have weird feelings towards adding anything really religious unless it's pure satire into what we're doing. That's why you don't really see me doing any like things on, I guess on Empires we did have the cult of worshiping the sheriff and everything like that. But that was just that. I mean, yeah, very much the comedy side of it more than anything. But yeah, I don't really tend to do too many like real religious based things. I just find the internet is not the best at talking about those topics, so I tend to just avoid them. I only have 3 whole days in my hardcore world. Hey, that's still 72 hours. That is impressive in itself. Dude, I am still Anima. I'm amazed how Joel got away with Jeremyism. I don't know, man. I don't know. The fact that worked so well, still to this day, I don't know what luck he drew from and how the internet let him get away with that. It was so dang funny. Like, it was so good. But God, I was just like, Joel, you're gonna, like, if you keep going this route, like, you don't know what type of commenters are gonna be coming after you, man. Like, you gotta be careful here. And he was like, yeah, so far everybody's thought it's hilarious. I'm like, his ability to like commit to a bit and make it funny is so dang impressive. It's like so impressive. Because Joel is so serious about being deeply unserious that it just works. Yeah, there wasn't even like a remote thought of, wait, is he making fun of this? Yeah, that's probably what it was, to be honest. You're probably right. But even Lizzie was like, I'm so confused at how this worked. What's it like doing this as your job? I'm really happy being able to have this as my everyday job. Being able to wake up and do something that is fulfilling is very, very cool. Very cool experience to be able to consistently have. I feel like me as a person, I need to be creating something. Otherwise, I'm just like, I just get really like, I need to be doing something. Like, I need my brain to be working. And a lot of the previous jobs I had, I just never really got that like sense of like actually being able to work my brain and do something with it, because everything was very just like technical, run the script, do the thing, complete it, get it done. And then I was like, all right, well, my brain would just be like, okay, how can I automate this? All right, cool, that's all done. And now I have nothing else to do. So it's very cool being able to have something that I do every day that does consistently challenge me. Like, I absolutely love that side of this being my job. All right, we're running a little low on mushroom block, but I think I have a good amount in here. Yes, we do. What jobs do you previously do? I worked in like IT. I did database management for a little while, so I worked for Xbox for a while. So if you ever played Call of Duty in like 2017, 2018 in North America, I was the guy who made sure all your stats didn't get deleted and made sure we had backups all of those and maintained all those databases and everything. So that was that life for Xbox. And then after that, I got into like setting up VoIP systems for businesses, which basically is a fancy way of saying you can call over the internet. So I worked in that for a while, and then I did some IT support stuff for a while after that, and then got into the YouTube life. Would you work for COD more for 1 or 2? I did every active Call of Duty lobby at that time. I was managing. Even the old ones. Like, there's still some old zombies lobbies that players were pushing and going through and things like that. So like every once in a while we'd be like, there's a batch of what lobby that we need to back up and get saved, and okay, I guess it hit the file size limit and time duration of we need to back this up because there's still a certain number of players on it. And oh, you're right, cool, guess that's going in here. So I can blame you for my less than 1 KD because it certainly wasn't my fault. Yeah. I made sure that that was marked down in history, that, you know, you'll forever, like, that stat of you being bad, yeah, it's still there. Sorry. That's on you, boo-boo. Jinxie Art, thank you so much for the 10 months as a mega fan. Thank you. 2 months away from 1 year. I really always do appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Lovely to have you in the community, as always. Ironicus, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that. And Ginny, thank you so much for the 7 months. I got you earlier, too, so thank you again. Have you thought, fWhip, you've done a lot of lush, vibrant forest. Have you ever done a dark, creepy, haunted forest before? I don't think Minecraft lends itself well to creepy, haunted things. Anytime people are like, I'm making a Minecraft horror map, I'm like, okay, so you're making a map where it's nighttime. Like, or it's an underground map. Skulk can kind of play into that, I guess. But even still, like, I've never found the horror in Minecraft that a lot of people say is here, except for when I like played beta Minecraft, like the OG Minecraft, because the lighting that they had in that was so much more like dim, dark, like very foreboding. And now it's generally like we're on 70% brightness here. This is like, how can you make a horror map out of this without just making it darker? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of building like big horror map things in Minecraft, especially in survival, like, because then you're still limited by, okay, I need to make this mob proof, which in the need to make it mob proof, you have to add lighting in or everything needs to be slabbed. So you kind of just work a lot of, or you lose a lot of the ability to make those custom things, or you're just like gonna live with mobs everywhere. And if we do that in this world, I'm just never really gonna want to walk through it. I'm just like, I'll be honest, if there's just mobs spawning somewhere constantly, I'm just be like, yeah, it's not even bother. We'll do maybe a tour walkthrough every once in a while, but I will say though, I did see somebody who,
Pleased to meet you.
it was like this random world tour that popped up of somebody's hardcore world, and they had made one of their first bases in the cave, like we found over there, where there's the light coming through the top of the cave to illuminate areas. And they said their rule for that spot was that they only put lighting where the light already existed, so you could basically make it mob proof during nighttime also, but that they existed in the entire cave, and even had built a bunch of really cool like ruined structures that were all just mobs spawning all over outside of where they could slab and spawn proof with like little things like carpets and whatnot. And I was like, this is so cool. They did such a good job on building it. I was super impressed by it. I guess I kind of forgot that we can also incorporate dirt in here, but that's okay. This road will be fine. I can't remember whose video it was. It was like a month or two ago I saw it. It just randomly popped in my head, but it was cool. Please don't advertise your own streams in here. That's very uncool. Quick way to get banned from any community. So up to you if you want to keep down that road or not. A mob switch will prevent the mobs from spawning, so you can build a haunted forest and not light it if you have a mob switch. I'm definitely one of those people that says, if I'm building a mob switch, why am I playing hardcore Minecraft? Like, I mean, that's a me take. You do what you want to do. It's a mechanic in the game. It exists in the game without modifying anything. It's a little exploity of existing mechanics, but you could say that about pretty much any iron farm, gold farm, blah blah blah, Enderman farm, whatever. Like, they're all quote exploiting mechanics in some way, shape, or form. But for me, mob switches just like, I don't know. They just kind of draw the line. That's where I draw the line. It's not for me. Use full bright? No, we're on 70% brightness right now. I used to use a higher brightness But then I was actually, I don't know if Germ is still hanging in here or not. I was watching one of his videos, and I was like, God, the interior looks so dang good in the dark. I was like, it looks really, really cool. And then I was looking at an interior I had made. I was like, this just doesn't look as cool. And then I was using the same mod I'm using right now, and I just went down in brightness, and I was like, it looks so much better. And that is why I started building interiors, is because I saw one of Germsy's videos, and I was just like, wait, those interior spaces are awesome. Those look so good. Look at the brightness on them. Like, they're so dimly lit. Like, all the lighting that you do wherever you are, like, that matters. I was like, this is so good. So I actually, that's when I started transitioning, slowly dropping the brightness in videos to get it darker. And now we play on 70%, and I think it looks grand. When we get into, like, big spooky areas, like giant caves, I do turn it up, because I ain't placing torches everywhere. I don't care enough to do that. And then I also don't want it to be terrible. Okay, that'll be all of our extra road stuff. We're almost at 1,000 likes, my friends. If you're over on YouTube and you haven't left it, oh, that box goes in here. If you haven't left a like yet, I very much do appreciate it. We got almost 1,200 people in here. Thank you all for hanging today. A sheep. I play at 30% and I love it so much. I can't do that. 30% is a little low for me. All right, this road, once we get all the land terraformed and moved up here, I think that's going to look really cool. It's a bit big, but that's fine. I think a natural road, sometimes you're going to have places where, like, carts maybe all go against each other, as this is going to be going to a pretty large space out there. I'm a little worried about how skinny I made it through the farmland region, but maybe it's just like a tight corridor of the road. That's fine. And then the road does currently end right here at our path to path, and we will figure out how that goes eventually. Part of our rule in this world is everything has to be horseable. But I want to get this harbor fleshed out, and where probably there's gonna be like a big bridge going across. And I'm playing with the idea, I know, stop me before I do something too stupid, this whole area, like where we have the water there, we have the water here, we have that, like turning this into a lake, like maybe in here, I thought could be pretty cool. Just gonna throw it out there. I don't know. But I think all that would need to come, you know, after the school, the foliage university. So excited for when you do the harbor. Yeah, I think it's I've been slowly slating out episodes of like what I want to do when, and I'm not gonna stick to it 100%, but I've roughly have slated in here for episode 70 potentially. Is that true? Yeah, and then I have like this, and I also have redoing the papyrus harbor to make that better. And I think that might take priority because I want to spend a little more time at Papyrus. People seem to be loving it when we go over there to Papyrus, so I want to kind of keep doing that. But first, we're gonna do the whole village out over there, finish up this whole little plains biome transformation that we're doing, and then I think we'll go do Papyrus for a little bit, and that'll probably take us to episode 70, depending on how many 1.21 feature days we do. But yeah, a swamp could be cool. Maybe, potentially. We'll see. But I don't know if I want a swamp or if I want it to be like, this is where the runoff from all these rivers come into, and then that feeds this main river that we're eventually going to take out to the coast. I'll be right back, though. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. course, we hit 1,000 likes when I go to the bathroom. Of course. Of course. You know what? I'm gonna stand for a bit. My legs are tight. No, that's... There we go. We're going up, chat. You're ascending. Or am I shrinking? I don't know. Share got us to 1,000 likes. I appreciate it. Alrighty. It's time to start the destruction. It's probably gonna not be able to get all of it done today, but we'll see what we can do. Share stream over. I know, I'm sorry. Apologies. Custom spruce forest. One day. We were here for empty shulkers. And we actually might need to go fix up some tools. Yeah. Oh no, we got here. Okay, we're fine. I got three Silk's Touch shovels. We're good. 4 shulkers of snow blocks probably will be enough. Any building tips? I don't know how to answer that question when I have no information to help. That's my response. If you're asking for build tips, you need to give me context of what you're building and what you're working on, because I can't just be like, yeah, put bricks with granite, it looks great together. I mean, sure, there's a build tip, but like, I'm sure that's not what you're looking for. Okay, I think for now we are going. When are you doing the uni? I haven't figured that out at all yet, to be honest. Does this still work? Yes! We're just gonna delete all the powdered snow. This way we won't do any freezies. Yeah, I didn't know this was possible. Learn something new every day. Do you have any city layout tips? I have a few videos on how I build cities. They're older videos, but a lot of their concepts still apply, that you could check out. But I think the big thing is using your buildings to plan out your streets. I find personally a lot more important than planning your streets and then buildings to fit. I think it makes it a little bit more natural looking, but ultimately it's gonna be... Is there just like a cave under here or something? Okay, so we want to tear it all down like up to there. So all of this, we're probably just gonna like take a block or two down, and then we'll just terraform it so the snow looks nice, but then as a block like shorter than I want it to be. And then we can just come back in and cover it all with dirt or moss. We could just cover it all with moss and call it good there. Probably won't be able to do that today, but we'll see how much we can get done. Yeah, I'd say that. And then also having city districts, I find is a much more enjoyable way to build things. Whether how strict you are to what belongs in a district, I think things bleeding over to different parts is worth it. But yeah, I think it's good to have like different districts in your city and different purposes around them. And then also having larger buildings as focal points in areas that like draw the eye, that you can kind of be using the streets to guide you towards those things, whether they're marketplaces or whether they're like a castle, a fortress, something just around. But using sightlines is a really fun way to go too, and also make sure you keep the nature aspect in your city, at least if you want it. I think that you can find a really cool contrast of city to nature, and it makes it really all belong together well. Yeah, so to here, this is probably max height that'll go to. And then we do need to tear all of this out. What's your favorite copper stage? I really like the second and third stages. The fourth stage is fine. The first stage is good. I think the second and third are definitely my favorite. Probably the third, to be honest, because that's just such a unique color compared to so many other things we have in Minecraft that I love it. I think it's so fun to work with. But I will say I probably use the second the most. Fix that schnur up right there. A goat! Those sound like they're right here. It's because they are. Ah, inventory's full. You guys good down there? Okay. Just checking. Can we tour the swamp village? I don't have a swamp village in this world. Do I have a swamp village in this world? I don't think I have a swamp village in this world. I'm thinking a lot of that, like, bowl down there, we could just fill in. Probably. Yeah, like there, up, leave it. It should be fine. How many days have you survived already? 6,942. We're almost to 69, so, you know, it's almost a day of celebration. For the funnies. What are we doing today? We've been mining. We've been and found some geodes. Raided an ancient city for a little bit, and now we're trying to start destroying a mountain. Which is going to be a little more annoying than I think I'm realizing. I thought it was like one layer deep of snow. Not gonna lie. Thought it was like one layer. Not all of these. So I was like, oh, we'll just reveal some dirt and it'll be great. Nah. There's a little schnur bunny too. A little white little bunny.
Pleased to meet you.
Vinny, you can always just go explore to new terrain and then it'll find new stuff out there. I always think if you've had a world that you've been playing in for 5 years, I personally would be like, that's, to me, pretty worth keeping. If it wasn't for YouTube not really pushing the Building with fWhip series anymore, and also I very much fell in love with hardcore, I probably would have kept playing in that world. I think it's cool to be able to look back on everything you've done and have it all in one place. Like, that is awesome. Linda Ward, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you. Thanks for being such a great person. It's a joy to be here because you're so genuine and helpful. Keep being you, my friend. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. I try my best. Some days we get a little grumpy, but, you know, that's life. We'll probably like terraform to there and just send this up. I think we just... You stream on Tuesdays? If it's Tuesday for you right now, then yes. Otherwise, no. No, I usually stream Wednesdays and Fridays. A lot of that schnur. Look at all that schnur coming in. I think this is unfortunately one of those projects that we're just going to make the area look so much worse before we make it look any better. It's just gonna... It's gonna be one of those. I'll just have to make sure that gets cropped out of thumbnails for a while. I think once we can get this finished, I think it'll be really cool. But we just need the whole mountain to come down. A lot of blocks, actually. A lot. I'm almost thinking we could have started tearing off the top. Figure out the top, the height of the top, and then go from there, but maybe this will work coming up from the base. So I don't want to like hollow it to be completely flat and then build on top of it, but maybe that would be easier long term. But we can also just tear it down to the stone and then just put a layer right on top of the stone, at least for these higher portions, because that would bring it down. What is that, 4 blocks? A pretty good amount. What biome are we in? Snowy slopes. Yeah, so it's snow Y level all the way down, which is unfortunate. If you died, have you ever continued? Would you ever continue in survival mode, or are you just going to start a new hardcore world? To me, I feel like if I were not playing on YouTube, like if I were just playing this world as is, I think what I would probably do if I died would be to teleport myself. Like, I heard Olraf does this, and I thought it was a really cool idea. But teleport myself like 10,000 blocks in a random direction, like use a command or use something to generate random numbers in a string and just input it so I don't know where I am, and then restart from there and basically tell myself that like I know where these coordinates are here. So I think it'd be something that like if I were doing a world with no coordinates, like that could be a really cool way to restart it all, because then you kind of still keep your world, but you're also kind of still full fresh slate, which I think could be a really fun thing to experiment with, the idea of like still having everything in here, but you just, when you die, you just fully leave everything. But the problem would be as soon as you get to the end, or as soon as you get to the nether, you're like, oh, all my stuff's here. Okay. So that kind of negates a lot of that, which was main reason why I probably won't do it. I think it'd be something where for me, I'd be like, oh, this is fun. Like, I unlocked the nether. I unlocked these things. But then it's like, okay, I unlocked the nether. I built another portal. And now I have a full wither skeleton farm. Like, maybe not. Maybe not. So yeah, I think if I were to, whenever this world ends, whenever I die in it, I'll go and cry for a few days. Take a break off of YouTube for a little bit. And then probably we just run season 4 in a brand new world. Start my first hardcore world. I survived longer than a day. Nice. You got it. One day's just the beginning. Snow breaking sounds. Snow breaking sounds are pretty nice. Pretty nash. Pretty crunchy. Love your Hermitcraft series. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I did a lot on there. Yeah, I think figuring out how to snowproof this mountain after the fact is going to be so annoying. Does snow remove grass? Like, if you were to bone meal grass and make it grassy, as you do, like with tall grass and things on top of grass blocks, you know, like double the grass, does that get erased when it snows? Like, with that, I might need to test that before we do anything. It does not. Oh, so I could for all the grass areas, we just make it super lush. Like it's like high mountain area where maybe it was snow covered, but we're going. I like to think that this world, I know all of my flowers and everything and all my crops are grown, so it kind of gives late summer vibes, but I've always kind of pictured this world in like a spring vibe, which explains why there's flowers everywhere. Like we're like stuck at a point in time where it is just spring forever. Allergies and all. What trees are you going to build in the sunflower zone? We got that giant oak tree over there. And I think I'm going to do very sparse trees. Like maybe the total region will maybe have 10 trees. And that's probably a big maybe. It's probably going to be closer to like 6 or 7. We'll have some forests on like the edges to like transition into new regions. Because if you want to, here's a build tip. Whoever was asking for a build tip before. If you ever want to transition from one building to another, like if you're saying like, all right, we're leaving this village transformation and I don't want to go like 1,000 blocks away from my next build, but I still want them to feel unique and on their own, build something that blocks the view between them, whether it's a mountain, whether it's a forest, or whatever it might be. If you build something that will block the sight line between the builds, because when we're over there, we feel very unique in that region. We don't really, you see the tree, but you don't see the city. You can kind of see a few parts of it like looming into the distance, but you feel far enough away. And that's because the mountains that are in here and the hills are all blocking the sight line of it. So you don't really feel that you're like still in the city. You feel pretty far away from it. So my thought is probably on the edge up there along that hill line, that's where we'll have like a forest. Like we'll have a forest up there that'll be transitioning into something else that'll go down the other side. Just build a mountain. It's easy. Just place stone and dirt. I don't know how to give you an easier build project. There's 2 materials. And you're done. Simple. Simple, really. Elementary. There are so many zombies under us. I'm putting my chest piece on. Just in case we randomly fall through. Something tells me I'm gonna want it. Stone, dirt, and grass. Well, if you put dirt, the grass will grow. As long as some dirt connects to the ground. So you realistically don't need it. Do you have the Twitch cape? I got it, but it's not on Java yet. If you redeem the Twitch cape or TikTok cape during the promotion and you don't have them yet, it's because that they aren't going to be on Java Edition until June. I had the Creeper cape on for a while, but I went back to my Cherry Blossom cape. I like it more. The Creeper cape to me is just it's not the fWhip vibe. I don't think that shade of green is my color, you know. But the Cherry Blossom cape, I'll take a pink cape. So I'm just thinking shaping wise. Thought it could be kind of fun here to have a little inlet like this is, or maybe some water melts will come down in the spring. Like when this snow thaws, could kind of connect there and then go down, and that would be natural. July 8th? Yeah. Thank you, May. Thank you. That'll be fine. Because then we can get like, it'll randomly have a little like bump here. Maybe we'll just turn that into like a rocky mound or something, but that could be pretty cool. What's your favorite cape? I really like the OG ones, but that I don't have. Like the first capes that they put out, I feel like have been the best capes that they've released. But they're so limited. Honestly, the best one by far, for good reason, is the employee cape. If you ever want to see the best Minecraft cape, go watch one of Slice Slime's videos, because he's a Mojang employee. And so he's a developer, and so he has the dev cape. And oh, just the simple red cape with the Mojang logo on the back of it. So good, dude. It's so good. What am I gonna do with all these shulkers of snow? You expect me to build a mountain? A snowy mountain? Don't be silly. Ah, that's where all of our zombies are hanging. The OG Valentine's Day. I don't even know what that one is. We tried the legacy version of Minecraft. I started playing Minecraft on that version, like the original Minecrafts. Dude, I played those when they came out. I already had that time. I already like I remember when they added food to the game. And then I would be my whole 4 slots here, always steak. Always cooked steak. Cooked beef. It's always there because it didn't stack. You only got one, and there was no hunger bar in the game yet, but you could eat food to restore hearts. So if you're ever taking damage, you munch a steak, and then you just gained 5 hearts or whatever it was. That was when I started playing. Back in my day. You can build a very big snowman. Like, so I've been inspired by Jimmy, and we're gonna make a snowman. Shovel's close to breaking. It's still got 400. 420 on day 6,943. We're still on 42. Part of me wants to just like take a chunk going to the top of the mountain, but I also know that's gonna make it look atrocious. So maybe not. But I mostly just want to see like how much lower it would be. 420 durability when we're just melting snow, dude. Nice. There's got to be a joke in there somewhere. Dyer, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you. I had no idea food wasn't always in the game, so thanks for that mind-boggling fact. There you go, yeah. I played like OG.
Hey, for real.
Maddie, it's not smart at all. You're actually no need to be rude. No, I have the Minecrafter disease of I really like starting projects. It's terminal. The only thing not terminal about it is actually finishing projects. But you know, it's the way it goes. Tanisha, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Hi. How we doing? Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're chilling. Just playing a little hardcore. Tearing down a snowy mountain all the way in the distance there. And we've just filled up 4 shulkers, so I'm going to get more. We've just been doing a little amethyst geode mining today. Sorry for any framiness. My spawn region is terribly laggy right now. It's so sad. Hope you're doing well. What are you all working on today? Excited for 121 dropping tomorrow? Are you updating right away, or are you waiting? So I'm waiting a few days for all the mods, performance mods to come in, like replay mod and all those, and hopefully sodium and all that stuff. But I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be cool. I think not finishing projects is a disease to all creatives. Yeah, some people have the ability to power through and just like actually get things done, and I just don't know how you do it. I'm unfamiliar. Planning on waiting for fabric and sodium. Yeah, that's fair. Thank you. Okay, back to digging. Let's just open this up a little bit more so that I actually like don't fall through it, because I'll be like, oh, there's a big hole. Don't fall into the big hole.
Pleased to meet you.
That'll make sense. I'm kind of prepping a new region for 1.21 right now. I've already started building a little to give you all a little tour of what we've been up to. And the reason why we're removing the Snowy Mountain is because we have a giant sunflower field that we're flying over right now. And to me, big sunflower field with big Snowy Mountain blob behind it, not my vibe. Just, it's killing the vibe, okay? So we're bringing the mountain down. Holy jeez, I need to fix that. I tweaked one setting and all my alerts are just busted on Twitch. But yeah, so we've been working on that. I got a new tree in here. We got this little farmhouse and everything. And everything up here, like I also dug out and built this river. So it comes down from there, flows down that way. And yeah, new little region we're working in. Super fun stuff. Migrator Cape is honestly, yeah, that Migrator Cape is pretty cool. I think Lynxy uses that one. I do actually have some things I have to run off and do. Hey, no worries at all. Thank you so much for dropping the fam in here, or the peeps. All good. I get it. I feel like the second I raid people, I'm just like, goodbye. I hit start raid and I'm like, I'm out of the office. I'm leaving. We're gone. Who was that? Who was that? Anima, thank you so much for giving us a sub to Sausage. Wait, Sausage chilling in here? The mythical J Sausage. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sausage, if you're in here, hi, how you doing? Were you playing Among Us today? Were you part of the Among Us crew? Yeah, the mythical Sausage is here. Building a steampunk city in Minecraft, and I'd just like to hear your ideas for steampunk builds. I think steampunk builds for me, what I've been trying to embrace a lot recently is doing more than just gears. I think gears are like your entry point to steampunk, but the true steampunky stuff comes from like machinery bits attached, having chains and different like counterweights and things to like a lot of lifts, and just think going over the top. Like, sure, you could use a staircase to move things up to an upper level of a building, but what if you just had a lift that go up like 3 blocks? It's okay if Sausage is lurking in here. Don't call him out. I lurk in a lot of streams and I try and make sure people. I'll talk every once in a while. I have a few streamers that I will chat in, but also I'm usually using streams as background when I'm working and getting things done, so I get it. Giant clock tower. Yeah, you can do a clock tower if you're going for the vibes.
Pleased to meet you.
Emerald. Ooh, piece of candy. Emerald. A sneaky sausage. Okay, new shovel. New shovel. Addicted to snow. I don't really like Minecraft snow all that much. I couldn't tell you, like, after the building with fWhip Mountain, I haven't bothered to build in snow ever. I actually actively avoid snow biomes. I like maybe adding a little bit of snow, like a pile here or there to show that maybe it had snowed, but it's like melting and it hasn't covered everything. But maybe the ground's a little cold. But I don't like building in Minecraft snow biomes. We're gonna do it soon because we have to. When we're working on the landscape, the terraform landscape, like we have no option other than to build in the snow, because that's where the landscape is veering towards. But it's all good. We'll figure it out. We'll figure that problem out when we get there, and I will conquer my fears of building in the snow. Powdered snow is the worst. If you didn't see what we did with it earlier, just put a water bucket over it, and it'll take everything away. Water removes powdered snow. Use that knowledge for good. Don't ruin anybody's powdered snow decorations. I also will say I do love the look of powdered snow in mountains. Like you can see, where's a good patch of it? Like right there, the different white color you get, like powdered snow almost looks like a lighter snow. So if it wasn't something that you had to put in a bucket to put it, and then you put one block and then you need a new bucket, nah, man, that ain't worth it. That ain't worth the, no, we're not. It ain't worth the stress and energy to manage all that. We ain't going there. But it could be pretty cool if you could just use it actually easily. Fairy Believer, thanks so much for the Prime, by the way. Techno Lich, thank you so much for the 3 months. Can't believe it's been 3 months already. Remember to like the stream and drink water. Cheers to that. See, it's almost 1 o'clock right now. Look at me, I'm almost at my 1 p.m. marker. Now that you can see that, I'm keeping up on my water today. And I've actually drank a whole like sports bottle. Cause I did a bike ride before stream today. Got my exercising in and was dying afterwards and just chugging water and like, I'm done. But I did it. Done diddly did it. Got my exercise in and now I can sit on my computer all day and play video games. Yeah. Dude, I thought this would be like a 1 stream thing. I keep underestimating how much there actually is to do on these types of projects. I keep being like, like a stream, maybe? Maybe a stream? That'd be easy. That ain't good. That's a big nerp. That's a big nope. Not the pillagers. Don't care about them at all. The big nope right here is the fact that this snow is only 1 layer. Meaning that my plan of we tear the snow and then just build on top of the stone, that ain't gonna work. We're gonna have to go set up a beacon and tear all this down. I am surprisingly starting to run low on stone. And by low on stone, I mean I only have 16 double chests full of stone now. So we actually do need to gather some snow. Or not, we're gathering snow. We need to gather some stone. Let's see, how far do you... Oh, ooh, wait, so it's just that. Hold, please. Just a moment here. Oh, that's beautiful. That'll tear all that down. I dare you to place a carved pumpkin on the mountain. Does that work if there's snow around it? Imagine, because like, remember I mean, maybe you don't remember. But like, I find a lot of joy in playing video games when they're new and nobody knows what to do. Like, there's no wikis, there's nothing. Like, people are sharing on weird forums like, oh my god, I found out how to make this thing. Do you think that... I actually want to try that. No, we're gonna... We've been paused the whole time! That was since we went to get our shovels. That whole time lapse. The whole time lapse. I know how to get it. Oh, that sucks. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to break the file and corrupt it and then repair it, and then I can get in there. I know what I can do. I've done it before. This ain't my first rodeo forgetting to hit resume. Not the only one. No, we all do it. But I do know how to break it and get the whole raw recording back. Yeah. Love the SOS SB. I couldn't believe Pix's build. Yeah, Pix knocked it out of the park on that. That was so cool to see that come together. That's the best part of the video, just watching things disappear. I know! A lot of people have been really leaving positive comments on the building or montage clips with just music. So you'll probably see more of those in the upcoming videos instead of me talking over every single clip, just kind of giving them space to breathe. All right. A melon. No, that's a pumpkin. Absolutely not a melon. Strictly melons and pumpkins, if you didn't know, because I totally knew. Very different. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see if this dare comes into reality. I'm just saying. Somebody's got to give like 5 gifted if it doesn't turn into a snow golem. I'm just gonna throw it out there. If it does turn into a snow golem, then you guys win. You all win. Love the pitcher pod field by the starter base. Yeah, there's a torch flower one up there now too. I really love them. You just farted on your cat? Peanuts, why would you willingly share that on the internet? Just like a little question. Up to you. I mean, you share what you want to share, but that seems like it, that you farted on your cat. That's kind of a weird one. Okay, so we know that this is only one layer here. So that's not a valid test point. But what we do know, so I won't do that to y'all because I know that won't work. But what we do know is up here, there's so much snow. Do we get snow golem? You do. Oh, hi, buddy. I can't let you live, though. I can't let you live because you'll keep spreading snow layers like that. I'm sorry. Well, you're right. Whoever dared me. I learned something new today. I totally did not think that would work. But anyways, going back to what I was talking about before we were doing that, rudely interrupted by the realization that we didn't actually save the replay footage. Do you think the first person that played Minecraft and was like, oh my god, we can make carved pumpkins, I'm gonna put a carved pumpkin down, and then they just were like, yay, let's put it in my snowy house, and then they're like, what? Like, could you imagine the absolute just like, what just happened? This thing's alive? Like, I would be freaking out. No? Anybody? What do we win? You got to see the snow golem. That you were proven correct. I feel like for chat, that is the greatest honor. Of the chatter is correct. Tell me a greater honor than a chatter knowing something the streamer did not know. I feel like, according to most people in chat, that's life goals.
Pleased to meet you.
Remember finding out you could take off the pumpkin and I was gobsmacked? I know, yeah, May, that's an awesome one, isn't it? That's a good one. Dat Nut, thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate it. And Taffy, thanks so much for the tier 1. I think I missed that earlier. No, I got you, but thank you again. I'm membering. You look like your Minecraft character, handsome as always. Oh! Thanks, dingus. Well, the guy who put 3 iron blocks in it. Yeah, being like, I'm gonna make like this really terrible looking golem to guard my front door, and then you're like, oh my god, it's alive. No, I feel like by that time in Minecraft, that's when patch notes probably started happening. There's probably been a few people who have done it, but iron golems are a little bit more finicky on how they work, because if you have fences underneath or anything like that, they're not gonna work. They won't spawn the golem. This specifically works because it's just the 2 snow underneath. Like that's hard to break the 3 tall pillar. Like, that's pretty easy. Okay, before we make it so this would flood everywhere, let's just get rid of this. Easy. Easy peasy. So I've been talking with my brother about going to do a hike this weekend. And I'm like really excited to go do it. But we were throwing around ideas of which ones we want to do. And I was like, oh yeah, these are cool. I've done all these before. Like, I did this back in high school. Great hikes. Yeah, let's do those. And then I was looking at them some more and I was like, oh my god, these are all like 10 mile, like 3,000 foot plus elevation gain hikes. And I'm like, right, all right, I gotta rest up for this one here. I'm a little... I think I can do it. I've been doing so much cardio recently and doing all that. But I'm like, this is gonna be a lot. And I'm like, we're gonna be taking some breaks. We're gonna be taking some breaks going up the mountain. I can tell you that much. Sadly, the snow will no longer work in the future because 2 snow no longer spawn on top of each other. I mean, this is the most recent world gen ever right there. Like that, I mean, not 1.21 world gen. But that's, you'll get deep pockets of snow. Like there's incredibly deep pockets over between all the ice and everything there. Do you know it'd take you like 17, 18 months to walk the entire Great Wall? That's pretty cool. Breaks are okay. They let you enjoy the views. Exactly. Yeah. Go on the hike to look at the pretty things that you can't access normally. That's the purpose. Okay, let's tear off all of this and just reveal the stone over here. Oh, this is deeper than I thought it'd be. Okay, easy. Cool. Why don't you make a series about building tips and tricks for beginners? I've done videos like that in the past, and they always seem to do very, very poorly on my channel. And also, like, another full reason for it, I really do not like making tutorial videos. I find them so boring to create. I don't think I have it in me to be like a professor or anything like that, or a teacher. Like I enjoy like chatting through ideas with people and like explaining things and like that and like kind of those, but like coming up with like lesson, like because making a tutorial, you're more or less making like a lesson plan for how to do the thing with, like, obviously you're not assigning homework or anything, but like, yeah, I really do not enjoy the process of making tutorial videos. I find it so boring. I also feel like it's hard to add like a fun flair to them, because the second you start adding flair, you move out of the pure information phase, and the pure information phase is the thing that makes tutorials successful. And I don't like doing those. I have thought about the idea of doing something like how Mumbo does his redstone videos, where he's mostly just like walking through his process to make something. I'm like, that could be kind of fun to try one day. Like, that could be a fun something to do. Why don't you just cover it with grass? Because I don't want it to be as tall. I want to shorten it. I want to bring the top down. Inventory's full, so we can just fly over here. But I want it to be only like 4 or 5 blocks above the sunflower hill. So kind of where that grass is there. Like, I want that to be the top. Like, I want to kind of clean cut it all and then just roll the hill so we can smooth it all out. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, this whole area over here is just going to be pretty much flat. Like, all of that probably. We maybe bring that down and then have it come back up a block or two to keep that rolling hill effect going that we have going on. But yeah, so I purposely do not want big mountain at all. That's okay. That's the point of Minecraft, isn't it? You just keep on breaking, destroying, destruction. Ruining the environment. What? Don't ruin the environment. Ruin the environment in the video game. Protect the environment IRL. And by ruin the environment in Minecraft, I mean change it up so you can build something cool and make it even better. How do you stay in Minecraft and keep playing? I find it hard to keep consistent. Any tips? I mean, big thing for me that you got to realize is this is my job. But I also just like, I love to create. I love to just build things. I love to just tinker around and mess with things and see what I can design. Like, I get a lot of joy out of that. I was one of the kids growing up who, if I was at home, I was pretty much always messing around with something in my Lego box, like building something, reworking something I had already made, whatever it might be. Like, I was constantly just building Legos. So yeah. I just like really love the process of creating things and coming up with ideas and coming up with a project that I can then turn into reality. Like that is my happy place. And Minecraft is just that. Like Minecraft is just a landscape that I can literally change and create to make my own things, quite like we're doing here. Okay, so we are basically clear cutting the mountain at this height. And then we're going to figure out how to merge it all the way up. Same reason I'm becoming an architect. Yeah, I thought about that, and then I was like, physics and gravity. Yeah. Not for me, boss. The only gravity I know how to deal with is sand and gravel. Thought about going into engineering. The whole gravity thing. Math? Huh, no. Pretty thing. Make pretty thing. Success. Make pretty thing functional? Nah, unsuccess. If you're gonna build an automated storage system for your loose items, probably not. If there's ever anything that I have so many of that I feel like I need a dedicated storage space for it, I'll build a storage room for those. Like, I do kind of want to make a detail block storage room. I also think that soon we're going to do a live stream for a 1.21. My ender chest needs a refresh. We just need a refresh, you know? So, we're probably going to do a live stream soon of where we're going to just do a whole storage organization live stream. Completely... not completely, but we're going to clear out a lot of unneeded things from my ender chests. And then reassign shulkers, redo those, refill them so that they're ready to go. And then like that. Just like my ender chest right now, I would say there's only like maybe 8 shulkers in there that I actually like use stuff from. Everything's just gotten so disorganized over the last 2,000-3,000 days in this game, and I just haven't bothered fixing it. So I thought for 121 that could be a good time to do some summer cleaning and make a Nash. You know this word underwater hockey? No, not familiar. Okay, I think at this point we can probably say that snow, I don't think I will be using this many snow blocks for a long time unless we make a snowy mountain. So we're just not gonna store the rest. Are we? Let's go get 2 more boxes. I got so many sugar boxes recently. I got stacks on stacks of shells. Okay, I'm pausing the replay, everybody. Not that it'll matter. It actually won't matter at all because I'm gonna break it. What are we doing today? Destroying a mountain. Back from the cinema. Argonian, welcome on in. Happy to have gotten the time for fWhip stream. Welcome on in, Eric. Would lava work on the snow? It'd work on the snow layers, but not the full blocks. And then also the chance of that cascading down the mountain and ruining all of the stuff that I built in the sunflower farm. Pretty high, so we don't want that. Oh, look how much better that is height-wise. We just bring it down from there. We'll like smooth that out too. Maybe we'll do some rocks occasionally to help like break it up. Oh, that's gonna be so much better. It just didn't, with how like flat it is leading into the snow, like that's pretty flat, like all the way across here. Granted, we've already torn out a lot of this, but it just didn't need the snow here. It wasn't mountainy enough to warrant the snow. In the same way, like you see, like that's like climbs up to mountain. It's basically like, but that also not being mountain, kind of weird. So like snow there, but no snow there. Snow. No snow. Yes, snow. No snow. Yes, snow. Yes, chef. We'll kill this shulker off, or not this shulker. This shovel, and then I will most likely go get lunch. prefer making multiplayer videos to single player videos? I think it depends on the multiplayer. I get the most creative joy out of making single player videos. I have the most in the moment fun making a multiplayer video. So it's a different type of joy. It's a different type of satisfaction out of it. And I'm very happy to be able to do both of them. I do think, though, a lot of my audience is geared towards single player content. There's definitely a very good core size that loves the SMPs too, because I mean, y'all keep showing up for the new SMPs that I'm making and like watching all the friends and everything on there. But overall, my channel, for channel health wise, single player is always what's like kept my channel going. So I really like the ability to like just fully modify it in here. But I do think that if I got into like Minecraft retirement phase, I think I'd probably pick an SMP and then just like do big old massive builds on the SMP and just kind of, but also this is so weird thinking, but like SMPs that only last a year, it's, you really don't, you're not able to build that much. I mean, if you're going full out like constant bam 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 bam, but when you're not on an SMP, you're not full building forever. Like there's so much going on that you want to be a part of with everybody else doing their different events and different stuff happening that fills a lot of time. So like a year on an SMP, you're not really going to make these like super big, massive, mega absurd builds. But also at the same time, like when I'm splitting my time between here and an SMP, like I'm not dedicating the pure 40, 50 hours a week into this. Like now that we're back in here only doing hardcore for now, like some of the next hardcore videos, they're gonna be big boys, because now I have the time to actually put into them. And so we're definitely getting weekly hardcore videos going for the next while, and I think they're gonna be pretty cool videos. I'm very excited for this next one. I'm kind of in this weird limbo state of I'm doing some things, pulling back the curtain a little bit here, because some people like that. To like know a little behind the scenes of what's going on. For the video that's gonna be coming out next Thursday, it's gonna be my like looking at some of the 1.21 stuff, but I've already started recording it. Like everything we've been doing right here is going into that video. But the funny part is the whole video I'm just saying that I'm in 121 and doing it, because the first stuff that I'm doing is not in 121, like, or it doesn't change at all by having those features in there. So I'm just saying like, yeah, we're in 121, we're doing it, yay, let's go build things. When in reality, like I'm just in this zone of I'm trying to do as much as I can. The reason we're blowing this mountain up right now is I can't do the thing that I want for 121 until that launches and I update this world, because I'm waiting on stuff from that to be able to do the next things in this video that I'm working on.
Pleased to meet
It's
you.
such a funny state to be in of like, yeah, I'm recording 121, but then I'm like kind of like behind the scenes being like, but like halfway through the video, it's just secretly gonna update. The update will actually be here. So you in the stream chat, you'll still watch. We're all hanging. Yeah, that's the funny part with it all. Because otherwise, it'd be another week before y'all get a video. So this way, there's actually a video coming, and I can still explore the 121 stuff. Otherwise, it would be like 2 weeks, because I probably won't be on 121 until Sunday or Monday, if I had to guess, because I'm gonna wait for a good amount of people to actually update their mods and things. And with how laggy this world has gotten, especially near my starter house, my base and all that, like I'm a little worried about running it without mods, to be honest. If 1.22 isn't an end update, I won't mind. Yeah, I'm looking forward to an end update, but I also am like worried that that would signify like the last major addition, you know? So I'm kind of like, end update would be cool, because I know a lot of the things that I want in the game probably could come from an end update. Like the different color blocks that I would like to mess around with more would definitely be able to happen through the end update. But also at the same time, I'm watching the shovel. It's like, I don't want that to signify like an end of like a big update chapter for Mojang. But they've also like publicly said that they want Minecraft to be the next 100, like the first ever 100-year video game, like where people are playing it for 100 years. So like, as long as they're keeping true to that, and I think that a lot of that comes down to Minecraft is still one of the biggest games in the world. Like, if you think about it, they'd be kind of dumb to stop updating it when it still is the biggest. But also, who knows how long they'll keep updating it for free before updates start becoming paid. Like, obviously, it's not super sustainable to forever give free new content for a video game, unless sales keep happening. Okay, yeah, we can change our shovel now that we're here. But yeah, so I'm curious. Seeing the new copper items? Yeah, we love them. They're so good. I got some right over there. I got all the experimental features on, so I have access to most of the 121 like blocks and everything. I mean, I have access to all of them. I'm still on that old terrible trapdoor recipe. 100 whole years? Dang, they're only at 15. I know, yeah, it's kind of crazy to think that I will be long into retirement. There'll be a whole new dev team because all the original devs will have retired as well, that apparently are still going to keep updating Minecraft. I would just love to know if they're still on Java and Bedrock or if there's like some new Minecraft language that gets developed for programming that just like meets a much more modern machine sense. I have a kitten, like a cat? No, I don't. Farsi, you've been around the channel for a long time. I feel like you'd know that. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of this mound of snow. Just get through the thick section. Make it all just stone. It'll look a million times better already. Maybe an end update wouldn't be the best thing. Never thought of it like that. Yeah, I would love an end update just to get those things, but yeah, I think it would. I think because they've said that, like, because Agnes is the lead dev right now, and it's been, like, publicly said that they're creating her version of Minecraft right now. So I'd be curious to see what happens, like, where the direction goes when she eventually passes the torch, the figurative lead torch, to somebody else, like to hold the baton and keep Minecraft going forward as like the next Minecraft like lead dev. Like, I'd be very interested to see how the direction changes and what changes about that when it gets there. Like if that new person is going to be really conservative on updates, or if they're going to be like, yeah, let's do some fun, crazy stuff. Because they've been like, they're probably going to be like a fan of the game and have been forever. So they'll probably be like, here's all the things that I wanted to add. Let's do it. Let's get them in. But who knows? Hope if they just make Java and Bedrock into one version. I really hope they don't do that, because my worry is if they do that, with how they're pushing marketplace content so much on Bedrock, and obviously it doesn't exist on Java, the way that I see that going is Java disappears and becomes Bedrock. But in order for that to happen, they have to slowly bring the command, like the controls and the gameplay methods and everything to match. Because otherwise, if they were to just like can Java Edition and be like, yep, it doesn't work anymore, like no more updates coming to Java, they would have a lot of upset players. And I know Bedrock players are the vast majority of Minecraft players. I think it's like 60% of players play on Bedrock. But if you look at the vocal portion of the audience of Minecrafters, I would say the vocal portion of the audience of Minecrafters, like 90% of them play on Java. And almost every content creator out there with like larger followings plays on Java as well. Like I don't know too many that play on Bedrock that are like massive creators. Like most, if not all, play on Java. Just because Java has a lot more tools to make better content. And also we've been playing the game forever, which means we probably started playing on Java. Or I think a lot of the Bedrock players started on Bedrock. Or they maybe had Java, but then they were played on their Xbox or something and just have kept playing there. Yeah, most kids nowadays, because they're not playing on a computer, they're playing on a console or they're playing on like a phone or a tablet or something. They're all playing Bedrock. Every single one of them. Because I get so many people come in that are like, how'd you do that? That doesn't work in my game. You're cheating. I'm like, actually, no, it's just you're playing Bedrock and I'm playing Java. And these things work differently. But yeah. Died in hardcore yesterday? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. That's a bummer. It's a bummer. Hey, at least a new update's coming tomorrow, so you just start anew in the brand new update with a brand new world. Get that fresh update, fresh world feeling. Got a good... At least there's a good opportunity, timing-wise. Or you can take a break and just not play for a while. That's good too. Piece of cotton just flew in the window right in front of my face. Inventory's full. Let's go dump. Bedrock player here? Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure a lot of y'all in chat right now play Bedrock. Beardstone did truly Bedrock, but now Beardstone's like 99% modded Minecraft, which is all on Java, so even he swapped to Java. I'm not saying there aren't any, but like most creators play Java. To me, I tried Bedrock. The controls, I feel like I'm slipping and sliding. Like I feel like I basically feel like I'm playing a new game. Or like the difference to me is like driving an automatic car versus driving a stick car. Like both are driving a car, but one is done way differently than the other. Like same end outcome, and you get one that you're more used to than the other, but like it just feels weird. Like I've tried Bedrock a few times. I've had like different brand content that I've had, like where I've had to log into Bedrock to like record things in there. And every single time I'm like, God, Bedrock just feels, it's slippery. I think slippery is the best word for it. Like I feel like I'm sliding all over the place and like gliding on top of the ground. Like I don't really have like, when I'm playing Java, I feel like I have more like contact with the ground, and it's just different. It's just different. Also like crouching to activate your shield and things, so weird. Starting console and PC gaming is just superior in almost every way. Yeah, if there's a game that's on a PC, I will play it on the PC. I have thought about buying a console just so I can like have something to play games on downstairs, because I think that could be pretty fun, just like in the living room hanging, and like because that's usually Sid's hanging downstairs too. So I've definitely had the thought of being like, could be kind of nice just to have like a gaming console down there. We have the Switch, but I don't like playing like intensive games on the Switch. Like the Switch for me is exclusively Mario Kart, Mario Party, and Switch Sports. Like that's it. Like that's all we have. And I played Faith Farm on the Switch. I did play that on there. But outside of that, I'm like, like I bought Lego Star Wars for the Switch, like the new one, and it ran so terribly that I just stopped playing. I was getting like 15 FPS on the game. It's like, I'm getting 15 FPS on a game that I bought for this console that was made and ported to this console. Like, who thought that this was acceptable? I was mad. I tried to get a refund on it, and then I was gonna buy it on PC, and they wouldn't let me. They said, nope, sorry, you bought the game, no refund for you. It's like, but it doesn't run. They're like, yeah, you bought it. I'm like, okay. No, the Switch, even when the Switch came out, it was behind on specs. Like, the Switch has never been ahead on specs compared to any console. Look at this. We're doing it, team. A sheep. A sheepy. What are we doing today? Tearing all the snow off the top of a mountain right now. I think that's just Nintendo generally. Their games have never been top tier in that way. Yeah, I think that Nintendo very much has like the simple style that they go for. And then they just don't really bother with anything. I enjoy a Nintendo game, but man, I'm losing faith in the company. Like I want to enjoy them so much. Like I really, like, childhood me loved Pokemon. I would play Pokemon forever. And then now I download a new one. Like I played the newest one that came out a while ago. And I was like, this just looks so bad for a modern video game. I was like, the world just looks so bad. Performance was terrible. Like it was fine, but you're maybe getting 25 FPS in the game. And it just didn't run well. It didn't play well, and it constantly was having issues with it. Was it still a fun Pokemon game? Sure, yeah, like I enjoyed it. I went through and like I beat through the Elite Four and like Champions League and all that, and then I was like, I'm done. Like I'm not playing anymore. That's it for me. Yeah, if they would just like, I feel like the Switch is for Pokemon and Zelda and like Mario games. Outside of that, there's no point in playing. And the only reason you do that is because they're exclusive to those consoles. Like there's no way to play a Pokemon on a Xbox or anything. You used to be able to like use emulators on your PC to do it. Ah, little man. Oh, fiery. Yeah, Animal Crossing 2. It's like all those exclusive. The exclusive titles are the only reason that you play on a Switch. Like everything else, you just don't want to do it. We're on 1.20.4 because 1.20.6 didn't have a whole lot of mods update to it. What's all the snow for? Purely for the fact that I want to get rid of the top of that mountain. Because I have this big sunflower field that I love, and then it instantly went into snow. But that right there being cut down so much, previously it was like up to there, and now we're down to here. We're going to do a little cheeky cam because we're ending stream. But I think that we can maybe, honestly, I kind of like the height of that. Maybe we'll bring this front side here. We'll bring this down a little bit more to smooth it. But maybe we do have a little rock up there. We can maybe do a little tiny little snow cap to it, a little baby one. The water texture is inside my own texture pack. And I believe I have that updated for members. As far as the other thing, it's called Wakes. Wakes. Alrighty, I think we're gonna call it here today. Thank y'all so very much for hanging. I gotta get out of here and go grab some lunch. I can feel my stomach gurgling. Oh, if you want to know how to fix your thing, you see how it says saving replay file up here? You just quit. This is how you save it. And this is how you fix your replay mod issue. If you're like, oh no, it broke, I didn't hit resume, you hit quit. And it should be opening here soon. Might be a white screen flashbang warning. And then you see this, where it says here. You just hit no. This is very counterintuitive, but if you hit no, you do that. I'll show you. We can do this. Make sure I'm not. Then we can go. Yeah, here I'll go. Actually, I'll just tell you. You go into your .minecraft, then your replay recordings folder for anybody who cares to do this, and then from there you just go into the raw folder, and it's in there. It's just the whole thing. It's right in there. You cut that out, and you just put it in the regular folder, and then you can see in here. It'll load in a moment because it's no, it's on the 12th. What did I do? Which one did I move in there? Did I goof it and delete the whole thing? If I did, whatever. Replay recordings, raw. I might have deleted the whole thing. Oopsies. Now we're good. It's fine. I might have goofed it. Oh well, I'll figure it out. It should be in there. That used to work. Why is the folder not in there? Weird. I don't know. I'll see what I can find. Alrighty. Well, we maybe goofed it. It's fine. Oh well. Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bad timing. Yeah, usually that's when usually that'll fix it there for that. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I'm gonna go get some lunch. Check a recycle bin. Yeah, no, if it's the Minecraft thing goof, then it's fine. It is what it is. Oopsies. All good. We'll find another way to show it. Thank you all so much for being here. As always, I do appreciate it. New hardcore video will be out tomorrow. Thank you all so very much for the support, all that good stuff. I'll find somebody here to raid in a moment on Twitch if you want to jump in on that. As far as the YouTube folks, thank you all so much for being here. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.